Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chelsea, and if you're new around here would like to do beauty related content on this channel, if that's something that you like, then please hit subscribe, and if you're already subscribed then please click on the little bell and you'll be notified of every time that I upload. So in today's video we're finally doing my makeup inventory for 2023, which I'm absolutely buzzing about. I've done this for the past, so this will be my third one, so I've done it for the past couple of years, which if you haven't watched those videos I'll link them down below. We've got a lot to go through. There's an increase, but in my defence, the previous years I was saving for a house, and then I did go a bit AWOL when I bought the house, but I've done a few declutters, so I don't get how I've got much more, but it's fine. I don't want to do another declutter. My goal for this year is to make sure that I use every single product in my makeup collection, because I've bought so much stuff that I've not even touched yet, especially eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, we will get through those, especially in my makeup rotations, which I'm due another one over the next couple of days. Also, these categories, what I'll do, which is what I always do in my makeup inventory videos, is I've counted each category, I've taken a photograph of it, and we'll talk about it. But if you want to do more in depth for each category, like swatches, my lipsticks, lip glosses, blushes, highlighters, cream blushes, then I am going to do separate videos on those, because I love makeup collection videos, I love filming them and I love watching them. Also, I am going to do a more in-depth palette collection again, but what shall I do? Shall I either just show my palettes and talk about them, or shall I do swatches again, which is what I did before? It took a while, so we've got over 150 palettes to go through. So would you prefer for me to do one long video talking about them all, swatching them, blah blah blah, or would you prefer separate videos again, up to £20, up to £40 and £40 plus, or something like that? Just let me know. And yeah, or I can just do small, medium, large. Do you know what I mean? Because I've got 3 drawers, so I could just do one drawer, one video. But let me know down below, because what you would prefer to watch is what I would prefer to sit there for ages film, if I'm honest. But yes, so we're gonna crack on. This is gonna be a long video, so make sure you've got a drink and stay tuned. So I was a little bit naughty, because although I've done this video, although I did my counting on my makeup, I did take a little trip to Superdrug today, and I brought a couple of things which I'm just going to add on to the figures, but they won't be in the photographs obviously, but I will show them. Okay, so first category is lipsticks. So for bullet lipsticks, we had 26 last year and we're on 33 this year, but I can't really quite work out, if I'm looking down, by the way, it's because I'm looking at my laptop and my phone, but yeah, I can't quite work out what was new from last year. I think it'll be, I've got 2 P. Louise ones extras because they were in my advent calendar. I think a couple of Doll Beauty. I know I've decluttered some, so that's why it's not loads that I've accumulated. My Pat McGrath one, which is in the box. Love all my MAC ones. Love all my Cash. I've got 1 Vive, the one that's in the black and gold there. I've got 2 Morphe, 2 Hudas, 2 Beauty Bay, 2 Charlotte Tilbury's, 1 Coloured Rain. I did have another one, but I gave that to my mum. A YSL mini one that came with a gift set that I got for Christmas. 2 Charlotte Tilbury's, let's say that one. And a Black Makeup Revolution lipstick, which is at the top there. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I think I've got enough bullet lipsticks. I've got reds, brown, pinky nude, more browns, a purpley, I've already said red, and burgundy kind of ones. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't want it to cut anymore. I'm probably not going to buy anymore. I don't really buy lip products apart from lip gloss and lip oils, to be honest. But yeah, so 33, so that is an increase of 7, which isn't too bad in the year. And then next, so we've got liquid lipsticks. So liquid lipsticks, we've got 29. Last year was 22, so that's an increase of 7 again, which I don't mind. We've got, I don't really know what's changed. Oh, I know what's changed. I got a lot more the mini NYX ones because of the advent calendar that I bought beginning of December. The Unicorn Cosmetics Bare lipstick is new. One of the MAC liquid lipsticks is new. And then the rest are probably from last year, because the Coloured Rain ones, a few of the Jeffree Star. I've got the red Rare Beauty, which I think I had last time as well. And I think I maybe over the past year have accumulated 2 more of the P. Louise lip bases, but a lot of those are from the P. Louise Pro Kit that I received back in 2021, I believe. Happy with that. Again, not really big on liquid lipsticks. I could declutter that a little bit more, but I like all those, and I've got a range of different colours that I do enjoy, so we will keep all of those. But now this is the big boy, lip gloss. I'm a sucker for lip gloss and a lip oil. oil, like I said about a million times, and we have accumulated an extra 25 lip glosses this year, which is crazy. So last year I was on 40 and this year I'm on 65, which is mad. There's a lot there, but I've got a lot of those from like mystery boxes though, and things like that, like boxes, because a lot of the P. Louise lip drip, most of those, and the thick one and the hollow gloss was from the advent calendar. A lot of the Jordana ones are from the mystery boxes I got from Jordana's. I think one mystery box I had like 4 lip glosses. A lot of the NYX ones again from the NYX advent calendar. Beauty Bay lip gloss, I got a couple of those for Christmas. The Fenties I've had for a while. My newest one is probably the Made by Mitchell Beam. I've not quite tried that one yet, to be honest. Oh, and also the Charlotte Tilbury, that's a new one. I absolutely love all of those glosses. I can't fault any of them. Love my Peaches ones, especially when I do other people's makeup because they're very sanitary. I love all those. And then we've got lip oils / lip balms and scrubs. So at the top are lip balms and 1 lip scrub, and at the bottom are all lip oils. So yeah, so lip oils I've got 17, which are all of the bottom rows. So the new one, which I absolutely have been loving, and that is this Unicorn Cosmetics one. So this is the Bare Face Collection Mint Barrow, which literally smells like a mint arrow. I think I showed this in my recent video because I've not long had this one. It came in the mystery box, but I absolutely love this. The only thing that I'll change about this is I wish the applicator was a little bit longer. It seems very, very short, but it's so like just glides on and it's so nice, and just I like the brown tint to it. I also love the P. Louise ones. Obviously they're amazing, especially the chocolate one and the cookie dough one, because they got a slight like brown or beigey tint, which I absolutely love. Yeah, I like the Beauty Bay one. Lip oil, which is in a clear tube. That is like coconut and vanilla, so it smells unreal. And that is very, very like thin and lightweight as well. But yeah, absolutely love all those. And then above that are the lip balms. So lip balms, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lip balms and 1 lip scrub. So yeah, that lip scrub I have had for a while. I do need to get a new lip scrub, but yeah, can't really go wrong with lip balms. I've been absolutely loving the Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm, which I use every night or every morning because it just makes your lips feel so nice. But yeah, they are my lip balms and lip scrubs. Also, with the lip balms and lip scrubs, we're on 8 and we were on 8 before, and the lip oils were on 17, whereas we was on 11 last year, so we've earned 6 more. But yeah, so lip liners, we're at a total of 36. So there are a lot of P. Louise ones there, and again, I got a load from the advent calendar and budget boxes and things like that. My Peaches ones, I always gravitate towards those, and a lot of Morphe ones as well, because I love the Morphe coloured pencils. You can use them on your lips or in your eye line, and they're very, very creamy. They're only £4.50 each, and they do a bunch of colours. And then we've got a few like random ones like Rimmel, Primark, NYX, which is like a black one, which is what I wore at Halloween, and Maybelline, and a few coloured range ones as well, and Beauty Bay, and Doll Beauty. We've got a range there as well, but a lot of them are like nudes, brown nudes, reddy nudes, reds, and purpley browns, basically, because they're the lips that I mainly use. But yeah, so there's quite a range there, and we've increased by 1 lip liner, so I must have decluttered quite a few because I've accumulated a few over the past. So with the total lip products is 190, which is insane. That is a lot of lip products. Bear in mind, I don't ever buy lip products, like I rarely ever buy lip products. But yeah, a lot of these, like I say, I've accumulated from mystery boxes, advent calendars and things like that. So yeah, I think I'm set for lip products for a long time, to be honest. So we are on the eye category now, which obviously there's a lot to go through, but not a lot has changed. So first of all, we've got with the pigment and glitter pots, last year I had 68 and now I've got 75. So I think the actual ones that I've accumulated this year are the 4 P. Louise ones at the bottom, which I got from Vinted, and that's from the Black Friday Halloween collection. And also a few more Jordana T-shirts, Base and Sparkles, because I absolutely love those. So I've pretty much got the same amount of like Peaches, Pigments, Doll Beauty, I don't know some of those, to be honest. Some Unicorn Cosmetics, Pastel Roses, and yeah, and then a few at the bottom on the left hand side. We've got a few MAC pots, a few sleek, and some just random glitter bits, and also a sample beauty pigment which I've had for bloody ages. So yeah, so that equals 75. And then the next one is single eyeshadow pots. So this is quite a broad area really, because what I haven't done is I've got books and books of loads of single shadows in each book, and I've just kind of just classed that as one palette now. So instead of doing like a massive thing of single eyeshadows, because one, I barely ever use single eyeshadows apart from these ones, and two, yeah, they're just shoved away in as a palette. So the single eyeshadow pots that I've got here, I've included a few pressed glitters because they're singles, my Colourpop Super Shock shadows, my Topshop ones, my MAC one which is literally on its way out. I absolutely love that nylon shade, perfect for in the corner. A Dose of Colours one, a Phase Zero cream and a Barry M cream. And yeah, one of those Colourpop ones is a jelly as well. So yeah, we've got a few of those, and that equals 22, whereas last year was 15. So I have accumulated 2 of the With Love ones, the 2 new ones. But I don't really know what else is new in that. Oh, the Barry M one was new. Not too sure what's new from that section. And then we've got liquid and cream shadows. So I've got 20 of those, which I've counted the Huda Beauty mini in that tube, so I've counted them as 3 because they're different shades. But yeah, we've got that Primark Duo, a lot of Beauty Bay ones which are stunning, like I need to use them more, 2 Cash Beauty and ELF, and then some of the P. Louise glitter bases, which I need to actually use those because I swatched one the other day and it was beautiful. So yeah, I need to incorporate those more in looks. And then paints, we've got 27, and I've basically classed the Made by Mitchell palette as just one product, and then the rest are all P. Louise cosmetic paints because they do the best ones in my opinion, but a range of colours there. And then also 3 of the wet and sets, one in the older packaging which was only a few months ago to be fair, and then 2 in the new packaging which I got out of the advent calendar. And next we're on eyeshadow bases, so it's the same as last year, we're on 39. I haven't brought any new eyeshadow bases, a lot of those are from the P. Louise Pro kit which I received 2 years ago, and then also I've got the NYX glitter base and the peaches and cream glitter base, and then the full coloured rain ones. And then when it comes to lashes, so we've gone up from 36, which was last year, to 53 pairs of lashes. So these aren't even including my individual packs that I keep buying at the moment. But yeah, I absolutely love a lash. I'm a sucker for a lash, but then I'll buy some and then I'll think, do I like them? And then I'll buy more of my same ones, and I'll constantly reuse the same ones until I have to throw them away. But yeah, we've got a whole range there of P. Louise, House of Boo, Unicorn Cosmetics, Tatty Lashes, The Lash Vault, Artistry Cosmetics, Pink Honey, that big pack from Amazon which are amazing. And then the next one we have got eyeliners. So in total we've got 38 eyeliners. So we have 21 pencils which are along the bottom, which are mainly Made by Mitchell and Beauty Bay and a few random. Then on top we've got 15 liquid eyeliners, which a few Made by Mitchell, a few P. Louise, and then a few randoms like Huda, NYX, Bare Minerals, and a few more like that. The P. Louise ones, I've counted them as 4, even though they're like 2 sticks, because there's 4 shades between them, 2 on each stick, if that makes sense. And then we've got 2 gel pots, which are both black. Actually, I've got 3. I've got 3 gel pots. I didn't include one. So I've got 2 black ones, 1 Bobbi Brown, 1... what's it called? What's the brand called? It's not Illamasqua. It is... what is it? That comes with the AMC Duraline Inglot. That's the one. So yeah, 1 Bobbi Brown, 1 Inglot, and then I've also got a Melt Cosmetics brown gel liner in the shade Spiffy as well, which I absolutely love. So yeah, so I don't need to buy any more eyeliners because we're up from 17 to 38. And then mascaras, again, we're on quite high. We did have 6 last year, and now we've got 13 mascaras. I don't know why I don't need 13 mascaras. But out of all those, I've only technically bought 2, which is the Maybelline Sky High and the Jeffree Star Chocolate Mascara. The rest I've either been sent or they've come in boxes, like the Benefit one, the Milk, the Rare Beauty, Too Faced. I always receive so many Too Faced Better Than Sex mascaras, and a few Charlotte Tilbury samples from when I've purchased things on the Charlotte Tilbury website. They tend to send a few samples. So yeah. And then brow stuff. So brow stuff, we've gone up from 18 to 23. So we've mainly got the P. Louise brow gels. Only one of those are new, and that's like the new style. And then we've also got the Hold You Down gel, which I've actually been testing lately, as in I shot my stash. And I think my eyebrows are looking pretty good. I really feel like that's a dupe for the ABH one, because it's the same sort of consistency and texture, even though it's in different style of packaging. Then we've got the e.l.f. brow lift, which I've realised since using the ABH and the P. Louise one, I actually don't like the e.l.f. one, because it does not keep my eyebrows up. So I think I will declutter that. Then we've got a Beauty Crop one, which is basically on its way out. I'm just literally using the last of it. And then we've got a backup, which I've received recently. Sample Beauty, a few Reloved by Revolution ones that have been sent. The Got To Be brow gel, which is on its way out as well. And then also that Benefit one, which I've not used yet. I keep forgetting, but I'm going to put that in my next Shop My Stash and see what all the hype's about. And then we've got miscellaneous. So we've got 8 products here, which is the Cot Carver, the Made by Mitchell Swell Solution. I don't know why I put the glitter base there, because I've got 2 glitter bases, but also pigment drops, and then a few water activated liners as well. So yeah, so total products is 318 eye products. That's a lot. That's without palettes. Okay, so now let's go on to... I'm just going to skim through eyeshadow palettes quick, because these are going to have its own videos, like I say. But eyeshadow palettes, we've gone from 134 last year to this year being 175 eyeshadow palettes. And I bet I've only used a third of those, if that. And then face palettes, we went up from 15 last year to 19 this year, which some of those I've not used yet. But in total, we've gone from 149 palettes to 194 palettes. So that's nearly 200 palettes. That is a lot. Speaking of eyeshadow palettes, we've got one more. It's actually £1.95 because I just brought, which I'm a sucker for at the moment. MUA is becoming my new favourite drugstore brand. I mean, I swatched this in store because I've been loving these mini palettes at the moment, which if you see these in the store, they were literally only £3. Get them. They are amazing. They're so pigmented. Literally, the shimmers remind me of like Beauty Bay shimmers. They're so good and they're so cheap. Anyway, I was looking for some more of the small ones, and I came across the bigger one, which is only £6. And I swatched this in store, and literally, the shimmers in this are incredible. And I really love like the cool toneness to it, but they're just so buttery. Look at that. That is insane. I literally touched it a little bit. It's actually crazy. Like, I can't get over the pigment in these palettes. They're just amazing. They're absolutely amazing. So yeah, I've wanted to do some a few TikToks and stuff like that and that. So yeah, I did buy another palette, which makes me at 195. So I need to edit that on my sheet. Okay, so now face, woo, which is becoming my favourite section at the moment. So for face, let's start with, I don't know why I've started in this order, but we've got bronzers. So let's start with cream bronzers. So with cream bronzer, I've got, cream bronzers, we're looking at 13, which last year was 14, I believe. Yeah, must be 14. Yeah, last year was 14, this year we're at 13, so we're actually down 1 cream bronzer. I can't think what one that is though. But we've got Pink Honey, Be Perfect, Revolution, which I actually tried for the first time the other day, and Revolution, which was really good. I've got 2 Made by Mitchell blushes, my Huda Beauty, which is my Ride or Die, my Refi, my Charlotte Tilbury, Fenty still, the MUA one, which I've yet to try, and then the ABH very cool toned. Right, that's it. I'm going to tell him to shut up. So now we're on to powder bronzer, and last year we had 9 and this year we got 15, so again an increase of 6. Yeah, so we've got a few extra ones in there, which was like the Glow Wish, the Charlotte Tilbury, Body Shop. I think that's it, to be fair, that I know of. The rest are obviously decluttered, but I can't really think of any more new ones that I've maybe from the beginning of last year. I can't remember. The NARS one maybe. Oh yeah, the NARS one. But yeah, I'm alright with my bronzer range. I feel like you can't really go wrong with bronzers. Plus I've got 2 bronzers in my Doll Beauty face palette actually, which I didn't account for. But yeah, I feel like I'm okay with that bronzer collection. Bronzers aren't really something that I tend to gravitate towards or buy a lot of because I don't feel like you need a lot of bronzers. I like to use up bronzers. But yeah, good collection there. Don't think I'll buy any more. Don't think I'll declutter anymore. And then we've got cream blush. So cream blush I'm obsessed with at the moment. And I'm not going to lie, but I did kind of sneakily buy one more today, which just arrived, and it's a brand new Beauty Bay cream blush, which I didn't even see them advertise. I literally just went onto the website to have a browse through new in, like I do, and we've got a new blush. So this is in the shade Spring, and it looks like a really beautiful peachy pinky shade like that. It seems like very moussey in texture, and when you blend it in, it does go very like blurred matte kind of effect, similar to like the Made by Mitchell one, so maybe that's what they're trying to dupe. But yeah, so in total then I've got 57 cream blushes. Madness. But in my defense, a lot of them are my Made by Mitchell ones. So actually in cream blush I've got 35, and Made by Mitchell I've got 22, and that's without the blush lights. So cream blushes, I absolutely love my P. Louise ones. My Danessa Myricks one I've been using a lot recently. I love that. Love my MUA ones. Doll Beauty, it was really nice. My Melt, Aviv and Body Shop ones are quite new. My NARS, the She Glam one, my Jacqueline Hill, Rare Beauty, Coloured Rain, Patrick Tar. I've not tried the Patrick Tar one. Yeah, I need to film a video with that, and then Patrick Tar Major Dimension 2, which I've not touched since I bought it, and that's an expensive palette. Yeah, Pink Honey, Beauty Crop, love the Beauty Crop Juice Pot, up and down with the Glow Milk one. Charlotte Tilbury, Superdrug, Misguided, yeah, Refi, which is a good one, Honest Beauty, which is what I got out of my Nod box, which is good, and my e.l.f. Luminous one as well. So I absolutely love cream blush, love this collection. I do want to get some of the new P. Louise shades of theirs, like the 3 pink ones, but I was going to buy them the other day, but then they were out of stock. So yeah, when they come back in stock, I probably will buy them, I'm not going to lie. And then my Made by Mitchell, I've got a whole collection of those, all different shades. Some of them you probably wouldn't wear as blush, like the purple one and the yellow one and the green one, obviously, but yeah, I just done blush as a whole. Love the pink ones, love the peachy terracotta ones, and yeah, so I do love the blush formula, and I absolutely love like Cold Heart and Sweet Cheeks, like the really blue tone pinks. They are my favourite ones. And then when it comes to powder, we've got 27 powder blushes, whereas last year we had 13, so it's quite a jump. A few new ones here. We've got the Made by Mitchell ones, the MUA ones, Dior, a few Doll Beauty ones, P. Louise, a couple of Primarks which are actually really good and they're only £1. Be Perfect, Jordana Tisha, Kimchi, Juvia's Place, Vive, yeah. I've got quite a few new blushes this year because I feel like blush is very trending, isn't it? So yeah, I absolutely love blush. I could just wear so much blush. I literally layer it on. I love the cold girl aesthetic look. I love blush so much. It's probably my favourite bit. Powder and blush, absolutely love. So yeah, in total we've got 83 blushes, cream and powder, which is quite a lot. Whereas last year I had 30. So I've gone up 53 cream blushes. 53 blushes, that's insane. An amount of products to buy in a year. So now highlighters, we are on. So highlighters, I've always been quite a big fan of highlighters, and I was never that person that fell out of love with highlighters because people stopped using them all the time. I love them. I wear them whenever I go out. I'd always put highlighter on. If not, I'd always put a little bit on my nose. Love a nose highlight. But yeah, I just feel like it just really, like, I don't know, brings your face to life, and I think it's just cute. I just love highlighter. So last year we had 13 cream, whereas this year, no we didn't, that was a lie. We had 4 creams, whereas this year we've got 12 creams. So a bit of a jump for cream highlight, But yeah, a few of them are new to be fair, like the She Glam one, the Tower 28, the Vive, Refi, Rare Beauty, Iconic London. A lot of them are basically liquid illuminators that you can use on your skin, your body, especially like the Cash Beauty one, the Glow Milks. Absolutely love the Beauty Crop Glow Milks. If you haven't tried them, that's one thing that I do definitely recommend from Beauty Crop is the Glow Milks. They're insane. They go perfectly over the top of your powders. There's 12 there, but then you've also got to count blush lights, and blush lights there's 8, so technically I've got 20 cream highlighters, which let me just update my spreadsheet. 20 cream highlighters, which is insane. Obviously, some of those blush lights I wouldn't use on myself as a liquid highlighter, but that's what they're mainly there for. I'd probably use them more on my eyes, like Hold My Gold, the bronzy ones, because obviously they're not really my tones. But the pinks and the champagne and the other ones I'd probably would use on my face as like a liquid highlight, mix it with the blush, stuff like that. But the Drip Drip, love that for my eyes. Obviously it's a big staple all over TikTok. And then powder highlighters, I love powder highlight. So last year we had 25, this year we got 34. So new ones this year that I've got: Charlotte Tilbury, Smashbox, Jaclyn Hill, Be Perfect. One of the Beauty Bay ones is definitely new. Kylie, Skin Lights, Revlon, P. Louise, my Dior palette, that was new this year. The Revolution, and yeah, I absolutely love highlights. I love an icy white highlight or like a light champagne. A few of those are darker tones, so they wouldn't really suit me, but when I do other people's makeup, then they will suit them. So loose powders, again, I'm a sucker for a loose powder because I feel like loose powders, or even pressed powders, when you powder after creams, it really does transform your look, and then it's like a trusted process, I always feel like, on me anyway. And so loose powders, last year we had 8, this year we got 15. Yeah, I know what ones they are. So Vitamin Babe, the Fit Me, the Holly Boon, the e.l.f., and all quite new. The ABH one, but my favourite out of all those, if I'm honest, which is in my Shop My Splash, and I absolutely love because it actually keeps my face like mattified all day, is the Primark one for £3.50. The Primark, so it's PS Blurred Out, Skin Conditioning Mineralized Blur or Universal Blurring Powder, so it's meant to be translucent, but I feel like it's going to have a flashback because it is quite a pale cast. Absolutely love that. It is so good. I'm nearly out of it. But yeah, love the Huda Beauty one. Fenty used to be my favourite, but she's not really that girl anymore for me. I feel like it's a bit cakey. Love the Vitamin Babe one. The Kimchi one is good. The Holly Bean one is good, but it goes a little bit cakey on me. Obviously, Laura Mercier one is good. But yeah, and my Jordana Tisha one, I do like that one. So that's 15. And then the pressed powder section. So we went from 14 last year to 22. So I do love a pressed powder. I got a few Charlotte Tilbury's, including like the Brighten and Under Eye one. My Maybelline's obviously new. My Glowish is new. The Essence one and the NYX one is newish. Not really used those yet. The MAC one was new this year. RCMA was new this year. Yeah, I see where they've come from, and I do love a pressed powder. Primers, we've done a massive jump. I don't know how I accumulate so many primers. I don't buy primers that often. So we've gone from 22 last year to 45 primers. So yeah, I don't know how we've got so many. The MUA ones, I've got a few of those recently, and the Beauty Crop ones are definitely new. The LMS, the e.l.f., Halo Glow and the Collection, and the Primark ones new this year. The NYX Plump It Back, that's a good one. My Vive ones are new this year. Revlon, Iconic London, Laura Mercier, I don't think it was this year actually. Too Faced, some of the NYX ones from the Advent Calendar, the One Size, the Smashbox Minis, the Milk Hydro Grip Mini, the Charlotte Tilbury one, some of the Body Shop, a mini Charlotte Tilbury one, and a Real Love by Revolution one. So yeah, I know where I got these from. silly, but I just can't believe how many primers I actually got. I didn't realise I had that many. So definitely don't need to buy primers for a while. I really wanted to get the e.l.f. Niacinamide Power Grip, but I feel like it's going to be the same sort of consistency as the Beauty Crop Wee Sherry one, you know, the cherry kind of looking one that's all over TikTok. And I've been loving the Beauty Crop one at the moment. I use it every single day because I've added it into my Shop My Stash, and it is so good. But I feel like I'm not going to buy the e.l.f. Niacinamide one until the Beauty Crop ones run out, because I feel like it's basically the same. And then we've got foundations. So we've gone from 20 last year to 35 foundations. Obviously I'm not going to use all 35 this year, that's for sure. But the new ones that are in my collection are the Fine Skin Tints, the Hollyboon, some of the NARS ones, well, 4 NARS ones, but I have been buying some foundations for my kit for when I do other people's makeup. One of the Glowish is new, the Be Perfect was new this year, the Dior, the NYX Born to Glow was new this year, the Bobbi Brown was new this year. Some of the tinted moisturisers like the Smashbox, the Bobbi Brown, the Body Shop were new this year. The Superstay matte foundations look a bit gross because I'm nearly out of those. But yeah, there was a few new ones this year, but I absolutely love, like, my favourites are the Be Perfect, the Dior, the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. My opinions have changed on that. I've been using that every day at the moment. The H&B, obviously, the Glowish. Yeah, I love all of those ones the most. But yeah, quite a big foundation freak at the moment, but I do love foundation. And then concealers hasn't jumped up that much. So last year was 11, this year is 19, so it's only increased by 8. And I have decluttered some, but some of these I've not even used, like the Jaclyn Hill one I've not used, Barium one I've not used. Okay, there's only 2 that I've not used, the rest I have used. But yeah, I've got mixed reviews on some of them, but I'm just still trying them out, because now that I've got a skincare routine like nailed down morning and night, I feel like my skin's changed so much, and it does really go to show that your makeup goes on and lasts so much better when your skincare is better and improved. So I feel like a lot of these ones that went really cakey under my eyes that I didn't like, I feel like I am going to like them now, because my face doesn't really go as cakey anymore, which is absolutely amazing. But yeah, it's literally all down to skincare. But I really want to try the Jaclyn one. I just want to try it on a day that I'm not going to work, because if that does go all dry and cakey, I don't want to be sat there for 8 hours at my desk with cakey under eyes. So I'm going to need to try that on a day where I'm not really doing anything. So if it does go quite crap, then I'll wipe it off, because I've heard such mixed reviews. Love the H&B one, but I find that does go a little bit cakey. Love my Pat McGrath one. Absolutely love my Too Faced one, my Rimmel Multitask. And you know what? The pink camo is a NARS dupe. A NARS dupe, let me tell you. My ABH one is on its way out. Love that one. Love the Charlotte Tilbury one as well. And my Pat McGrath, I don't know if I've said that one. But yes, I like my concealer collection, and I feel like I'm going to get through quite a few of those this year. Then we got setting sprays. So last year was 8, this year is 15. Plus I brought a cheeky one, because I brought an e.l.f. one, which I've seen is all over TikTok as trending. And oh my god, the mist on this is insane. So this is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist. But just look at this. It's so light and refreshing. It's actually unreal. And it's giving me really nostalgic vibes. Like, it reminds me of something that I used years ago, but I can't quite put my finger on it. I don't know. I can't understand what it is, but it is really, really nice. And yeah, I've seen this all over TikTok, and so I thought I'd buy it on the 3 for 2 in Superdrug at the moment. So yeah, but apart from that one, absolutely love my Urban Decay one, my Milk, my Body Shop one, my Beauty Crop Mist, their Unreal Mist, my ABH Juice Set, that's a good one. I'm nearly out of the Kimchi one. Like, that was meant to be on my declutter list last year, because I'm literally just got that much left. But I thought, no, I'm going to wait and I'm going to save it, because I've got a pot down here of all empties that I'm going to save throughout the year. So I want that to be empty so I can put it in the pot. Same with the Max Fix Plus that's on its way out, and so is Lottie London one. But yeah, love my setting sprays, but the best one for makeup longevity is definitely Urban Decay All Nighter. I know it's a bit pricey, but it's definitely worth the money. So total makeup products is 1,022, which is mad to think that I've got over 1,000 makeup products in my makeup storage. And I've probably got some more that I just haven't counted for, if I'm honest. I'm not gonna lie, I am that kind of person. But yes, I'm so sorry that this video is so long. And just a disclaimer, this isn't a normal amount of makeup, but you know, makeup makes me happy. I work hard for my money, and if I want to spend it on makeup, I will. Even if I don't want to use it, I just want it there just in case I do want to use it. So, which is mad. But if you ever do a makeup inventory or you have posted this on your socials, then please comment down below, as I'd love to watch them because I find them so interesting to see everyone's makeup collections. And like I say, I am going to do more in-depth collection videos because doing this makeup inventory and getting everything out, it got me really excited. So I do want to do separate videos like on blushes, swatching my blushes, my cream blushes, my lipsticks, lip glosses, bronzers, all sorts, pigments, you name it, we're going to do it. And this is the year that we're not going to buy so much, but we are going to use our makeup collections. But yeah, let me know down below what your thoughts on this kind of video is and my makeup collection. If there's anything that you want to see first, then absolutely let me know. And yeah, but in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and hopefully I shall see you in my next video. Bye! Thank you so much for watching.